Alright gamers, welcome to my first Caitlyn game in Season 15. Second actual rank game of Season 15, playing Caitlyn Sona into Jinx Braum. Oh, hello. Okay, well this should be a decent matchup. Braum is pretty good anti-engage, but he's definitely not good into Enchanter since he doesn't really offer enough pressure to actually punish them in the early game. He's not an engage support, he's again just anti-engage. Can ward there just to push him out of that brush. Okay, nice, already got a lot of good damage onto the Jinx. Just trying to make sure we don't, we're not too late to level 2 compared to them. Since we're getting pushed in here, Sona wanted to place a ward there to punish the Braum when he's sitting in the brush. I actually think that would be fine, because it's not like we're going to need wards in the short term to prevent ganks anyway. Especially once I freeze this wave. Freeze is going to break pretty soon. It already has, but it still keeps our wave extremely safe. And as you can see, Braum in that brush, I can't do anything to punish him, so a ward there would have been nice. I think it honestly would have been worth, but it's not worth me pinging Sona and trying to communicate to her what I mean, when with voice chat it would be very simple, without it, Okay, again, we're just gonna freeze here. They got a melee support, so Braum just kind of struggles to have any impact at all, let alone the impact of an engage support if he's just constantly under turret as a melee champion, under our turret. Oh, my bad. Kind of fucked up here. That's fine. Must have my headshot there as well. Still keeping the wave under turret. We're just not at all gankable here at the moment. I won't even bother placing a ward, even though, like, once I kill these two minions here, I have a window now to ward without hopefully missing any lost hits, but there's just no need. We're also not doing much to pressure the Jinx, which is kind of unfortunate because of how low she is. We would like to actually abuse that, of course. But, we skill so hard compared to them, just because we have Sona, that I don't think we really have to be, like, too focused on playing aggressive. Because if the lane state continues how it is, that's just a huge positive for us anyway. If we suddenly start playing aggressive and die to a gank, or, God forbid, a 2v2 goes wrong, that's going to be pretty bad for us. Okay, Braum is roaming. I'm assuming Jinx has started basing. I may as well start pushing. So I'm just kind of AFK right now. Don't AFK my lane, please. At least stop taxing XP if you're gonna be AFK. Help me shove! Oh my god, supports, man. Oh, she's literally AFK. Come on, man. Play the game. There we go. Okay. Good enough. It's a shame I couldn't have stuck around for the full BF sword, but a wall. Maybe I could, but I think it would be very greedy. I'm just gonna have to base for a pickaxe. Pick up a dagger so we're not picking up nothing here.
I am not Piltover's dog. I work for its people. No one else.
Gonna have to use Q to secure that minion, but that's fine. Overall, we're also just getting a lead from, well, a slight lead, I guess, from First Strike. Currently getting 74 gold from that, so we have a very slight CS lead. Ah, come on. My E expired. I was trying to proc that on him for a while. I just kept misclicking, I suppose. Should have been able to get 2 headshots on him. Can we see Kha'Zix's bot side? think I missed a cannon here, unfortunately. Hopefully in the long run this pays off, though. But we do know Kha'Zix is bot side, so the priority Reno is warding. Sona has a ward, so she should also place it somewhere. Hopefully he's not just going to flank from our jungle, because even with vision, that could end badly for us. Okay, I thought that was Kha'Zix coming out of the brush. Ideally, we just crash this as fast as we can. Because the sooner this wave resets, the sooner we stop being in such a vulnerable position. It could be that he's already left, that he's not even bot side anymore, but we gotta be careful. There's also a chance he's on Drake, so now that we've shoved in the wave, we have no more responsibility to be in lane for like the next 10 seconds before I have to start losing again, so we may as well check the Drake. And he is indeed there. Let's see if we can actually get him. Okay, nice one, Sona. Let's try and get out of here, although we do have teammates nearby on mid lane who seem to have just won a fight. Would have been great if he just left that to me and started collapsing on Jinx, but sure. Jinx definitely flashed, didn't she? Might not be able to reach though. Okay, nice, well played, guys. While I'm here, I may as well help Aurora in this wave. Just a quick AoE, and I'm just gonna base, because walking towards bot lane is just gonna take so much time. Hopefully I don't get my base cancelled. Like, if I'm gonna spend so much time rotating, I may as well spend that time just fucking basing and then walking into lane. Not that I could even actually get much, to be honest. But yeah, I did actually need mana, so I do at least have that benefit of basing. Because in the long run, I didn't actually pick up as much as I could here. Obviously I could pick up a crit cloak, but I want to save up for the full BF sword. In the long run, that would be very complicated if I was just unwilling to base for mana. Oops, I'm gonna have to just disengage, even though my E is just gonna hit the minion. Ideally, I ult Jinx when my first strike is up and when Braum is not near her. It's coming up, it's coming up. Timing it just so it hits her when it's up. Perfect, so there's a little bit more damage than if I'd done it a little bit sooner, and I also get like 9 gold or something like that from it. Okay, Braum is roaming again. Let's see if we can walk forwards and just pressure the Jinx a little bit. Okay, so it's not really going to be possible to pressure her under turret too effectively, especially because they can just rotate back bot. So if anything, we just want to try and freeze right now. There we go. And just make it really complicated for her to last hit without having to step up into a very compromised position. Sona's not really adding much here, so ideally I think she also would have just roamed. Perfect, she just missed the cannon. I also did, but that's because I'm bad, not because of my macro. Or Jinx's macro. Whoops. I'm missing a lot of last hits, actually. And if nothing else, we're just securing such a massive HP advantage. I'm maybe not denying too much CS right now, but this is really going to cost her later on. Even though I can base for BF sword, for now I just want to stick around and actually abuse this HP advantage I've amassed. I'm a little bit concerned about the lack of deep vision we have. I don't know if I'm going to be getting collapsed on or not. So I'm not willing to play too aggressively here. We do at least see Braum now. So we know he's not flanking at least. We see Kha'Zix. Ideally I hit one last Q before I leave. Maybe a bit greedy, but... Alright, perfect. He's not actually going for it, so that's fine. If there's a honey fruit, I would love to get that for mana. We can also just potentially collapse on Kha'Zix. He's probably just jumped through this wall, that's fine. Okay, there is a honey fruit. I need to return to lane pretty fast, actually, not go for all of this honey fruit, because if Jinx is basing right now, I need to crash this wave ASAP. And base for my BF sword. It's a kind of wave, so it's kind of awkward I left the lane, because ideally I should have already been crashing this. This is going to take forever to shove, and I'm already late as it is. So that could have been better, but oh well. Kind of unlucky timing. What's also unlucky timing is I'm basing just before I'm supposed to get magical footwear, so I can actually get berserkers here. I'm not willing to wait 15 seconds here. To be honest, probably I would prefer a crit cloak over boots. So I'll just do that. I would have preferred boots over a dagger, but it's not worth selling the dagger, and I already bought that before when I didn't realize this was going to be a consideration. Even in hindsight, that's still a risk I'm willing to take. I would do it again. Just means boots are going to be a little bit delayed. If there's any chance I can hold Jinx here without Braum blocking it, I'll want to do that. So she steps up in lane here. Perfect, we know Braum is in position. Boom, free damage, free gold. Oops, bad crits. Awkward crits. Probably misplaced that trap. Actually, it's fine. Ah. Oh well. Still, pretty good trade for us overall. Started a bit silly. I don't know why Sona was just walking up at the melee range of the Braum, but it worked out. Perfect. That was well worth sacrificing a melee for.
I do love a good mystery.
Okay, if they're gonna base, this is gonna cost them a lot of CS. This is fine. I would have preferred the kill, but can't force them to stay and die. And hopefully that does indeed get us to Drake. I don't think I'm gonna even need to rotate for that though. It looks extremely free as it is. Their bot lane is in base. Our mid laner seems to have prio. Yeah, dragging it out is smart, but I'm not expecting a fight, so I'm not rotating. It seems to me that it would be absolutely ridiculous for the enemies to contest that.
Someone call for a sheriff.
Okay, got blocked. Unfortunate. Oh well, it was a risk I was willing to take because I'm just basing here anyway. I'm gonna be able to get Infinity Edge, and just by the process of getting Infinity Edge, this also gets me boots, so it's a super worthwhile base. The enemy bot lane are also now full HP, full mana, while I'm also low on mana. If I want to keep snowballing my lead, I need to take a base here. So it's just perfect on every front. Well, unless... Oh yeah, and I even based on the cannon wave. This literally I could not have asked for a better base timing. Yeah, now my ultimate, the ultimate that I just basically wasted, now it's only on a 30-second cooldown, so maybe that'll screw me over. But, you know, 30-second cooldown is nothing. That should hopefully just not be a problem. She dies anyway. Okay, let's try and turn on Kha'Zix maybe. It's the bigger concern over trying to kill Braum. I don't want him to solo kill my jungler. He's chasing him really deep though. I could have trapped Braum, my bad. Oh, I still did. I'll trap behind him again. Kind of failed that one, my bad. Okay. Yeah, and my ult is up by the time I even needed it. So was that last ult that got blocked by Braum somewhat of a risk? Because it's like, yeah, this is decent chance it gets blocked by Braum. Hang on. Ah. If that was a full damage Q without going through the golems, I suppose it probably would have killed, but a bit ambitious to think that would kill. Still, forced him off his camp. I get to take it. So yeah, that was obviously there was a very good chance that ultimate was going to be blocked by Braum, but it was still fairly low risk because I'm not really punished at all for having wasted that ult if I'm going to be leaving the lane anyway. Oops. Okay. Once again, I'm out of mana and I've got a lot of gold to spend. I'm going to want to base here. Oh man, ideally I would have 50 more gold. Or 25 more gold so I could get another longsword. That would have been a beautiful base. But oh well. Can't have everything going for you all of the time. Oh, and of course, we actually... Wait, do we have the feats of power? Yeah, we do. The feats of strength. We have that. So I have slightly upgraded boots. 5% extra attack speed. Wow, you're too kind to me, Riot. And then later on we'll have the option of upgrading them further with gold, which I generally don't recommend doing until you have at least like 5 items, I guess. Like when you're building towards your 6th item and you have one component towards your 6th item, and then your build doesn't allow you to build any more components because you just have no more item slots, that's the exact portion of the game where I feel like... Let me just ult this bitch. where I feel like upgrading boots is actually worth it. Before that, it's a small cost to upgrade the boots, but it's also just such a small benefit. You don't want to delay power spikes for that, in my opinion. But I might just keep evaluating that and change my mind. Let's see. I have the option. No, I don't have the option of upgrading them now. When can I do that then? But I believe that's 700 gold to upgrade. Oop, nice. Kind of risky to push with no help from my teammates, so we're just gonna leave. But yeah, basically right now I have 30% attack speed and 45 movement speed. So if I were to upgrade this, I would gain 10% attack speed and 5 movement speed, which is pretty efficient for 750 gold. But like, 6th item, for example, or like once I have 5 items, Vamp Scepter is higher value because of how much insane sustain I get at that stage of the game for 900 gold. And in general, like, item completions are so important, I just would not... Oh. I would never delay an item completion, or risk delaying an item completion for the benefits that the Triumphant, or the upgraded boots give. Gunmetal Greaves is the name.
Hot on the trail.
But anyway, going for a second item, Lord Dominic's. I could have done, you know, just the standard kill and build, which is Collector Rush. Hang on, there's a fight. I'll finish my points later. TPing this brush, let's place a ward in it. Wait, this takes forever to land, by the way, holy shit. Oh, I'm sorry, Sona. Let's try and hit the Syndrome, maybe? Brum. Oh man, I should have just queued. I gotta be really careful, I'm about to get stunned. Oh, fuck! Oh, and I lost vision. Fuck. Alright, that sucks. What was my main misplay there? I think this was very aggressive, but I think it was fine. I don't know what the hell that Riven is doing. This is all fine. Okay, my main mistake, clearly I could have just killed Jinx if I EQ'd her here. She was very disrespecting there, I don't know why I went for the approach of going for the trap instead. That was pretty troll, she would have got one shot. Okay, yeah, my main mistake is I realize here, oh, so I can't get hit by another auto. If I get stunned here, I'll probably die. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm probably gonna have to flash eventually. And I see that Syndra Q, I'm like, oh, if she is QEing, I need to flash even sooner to avoid that. But my fingers just didn't work alongside my brain. I didn't actually flash the QE. Pretty big mistake. Then once that happens, I think I actually would have been fine, but I didn't realize the Braum passive timed out. So I wasn't fully focused on running away because I thought I was about to get stunned again. Yeah, that's the main mistake, is just getting caught by the Syndra QE. It's the mistake that got me killed, at least. Secondary to that is just not fully punishing Jinx for a stupid gameplay. Braum can't really punish me here, so I don't know what he's walking up for. That's just free damage from me. If he actually had allies around, not just the Jinx who was a mile away, I'd be a little bit more respectful. Yeah, anyway, for the build. Most people on Caitlyn would do Collector into Infinity Edge, or if the enemies had a lot of armor already, they would do Collector into Lord Dominic's. Either way, that build path is just... it suffers by the fact that you're not going to have both Infinity Edge and Lord Dominic's at a time where both items would be very strong. I prefer to just go for the full scaling approach because the scaling is so insane that I think it's much more impactful than the early power of Collector, which I don't think is that much more powerful than Infinity Edge, it's just cheaper is all. Gonna get away from this Mordekaiser, I don't want to get flash ulted or something. We can also trap off this choke point. Didn't quite work. It's incredible. Okay, here we go. Oh, I missed. Damn. Oh well. That was a bit unlucky. They all managed to just barely step past that choke point. Oh well. If she steps too close here again, I can just E into her. Finish her, especially if I have a headshot, but I don't think it's gonna be necessary. She's not sticking around. Should be able to get this turret. There is a small risk here. I could die for that turret, but I just gained 475 gold. If I do die and hand over 300 gold to the enemies, that is super worth for sure. We gain map control and even go up in gold. Even if I had a small shutdown, that would still be worth, again. Or at least worth the risk, because it's not even guaranteed that I'm gonna die, but that turret gold was pretty much guaranteed. Try and trap Braum on both sides, so he always has to have something awkward there. Okay, we should be able to kill Kha'Zix there. Trap is revealing him while invisible. I misclicked. Oh no, terrible luck. Fuck. Oh, please tell me he finishes that. Terrible smite, but it works out. Oh man, that was sad. They have a lot of frontline, so I might just want to go for a Zeal item here instead of going for the third item collector. So things I did correctly there, trap under Kha'Zix the moment I see him get stunned. I can almost one-shot him. Bit unlucky I just didn't crit there, or it just barely didn't kill him. That just must have been a misclick on Braum, I suppose, because he sure wasn't shielding. It's basically, yeah, when he W'd onto Kha'Zix, he basically took over my click that otherwise would have hit Kha'Zix. Then, oh, I didn't even misclick there. Kha'Zix went invisible, so my attack move just didn't target him again. Fuck. Well, that's unlucky. Just had the worst possible timings there. My first right click, or attack move click, Braum just literally jumped in front of it, even though it was on Kha'Zix. Second one, he just barely went invisible in time. Damn. Should have trapped sooner. We can try and finish off Mordekaiser. Maybe I should have been doing that from the start. Nice. Kind of a shame I didn't get an assist, but it will. It's on me for not targeting him sooner. Okay, I guess he just flashed even though I didn't see the animation. Let's go for this mid lane wave.
I'm not here to serve. I'm here to protect. I'm on the job.
Nice, I stole it. With any luck, I also took off his Edge of Night. I don't think I did, but with Sonar around, it's very unlikely I'm actually in danger there, so we may as well just try and squeeze out whatever advantage we can out of that. Either stealing the Raptor or some, maybe the small Raptors even. And if we can remove the Edge of Night, that's also an advantage gained. We didn't though. Maybe I can just take it off now. Still didn't. Oh well. I don't think there's going to be a fight here, so I should be able to step towards mid. Or actually, well, okay, I was dead wrong about that. Both teams are just running into each other.
Let's do this by the book.
There's another fight going on here, I guess we'll join that. Need to be very careful about the Syndra here. I'm kind of low, so I don't want to step into her ult range. I can try and weave like in and out of it without giving her actually time to press the ult by the time she realizes I'm in range. And I might even outrange her ult cast. Obviously, I'm not 100% sure about that. I don't play much Syndra. I don't know exactly what the range is, but I feel like I'm somewhat safe if I'm at least just weaving in and out, but I definitely can't fully commit onto her there. Okay, the enemy team is reviving. This is good enough. We can steal camps with Hakram, or... No, okay, that's the only camp that's up. I'm obviously not going to start stealing that. We're just going to base. And so now, for example, I don't think this would be a terrible time to build this, which I do seem to be able to build now. I'm not sure when you actually start to be able to build that.
I do love a good mystery.
But whatever. But I just don't think it would be the best time, because it's still going to be such a huge power spike to build Collector, and then once I finish Collector, I still have the upcoming power spike of Final Item Bloodthirster. And if I end up being 700 gold away from being able to build either one of those at a time when I have to base, well, that would be just not very convenient at all. That would be a pretty big hindrance. Whereas by the time I have like 5 items and I'm just sitting on a Vamp Scepter waiting towards Bloodthirster, there's only one chance, not 2 chances, one chance where maybe I might end up being 700 gold off of my Power Spike. But because I can't even like base, I'm just gonna have to give up that cannon. Because I can't even like base for any more components because my item slots are just, you know, all used up, so I'm stuck. Then it's like, okay, I feel like you may as well go for this.
Someone call for a sheriff.
Ah, I didn't reach it. God damn it, I should have been able to have that.
Never a dull moment.
Don't have our teammates around, so right now we're just playing like pussies. It is what has to be done. Riven collapsing though, or joining in at least.
I'll have this finished before tea time.
Okay, is there gonna be a TP there? No, she must have got cancelled, right? Oh, she did. Oh, that Kha'Zix almost died, my bad. I think I could have squeezed in one more auto. I know there's some other fight going on topside right now, but I'm just gonna hope that this is the right fight to join in on. By topside, I mean like to the top of me. And I think I was right to ignore it.
Always be 3 steps ahead.
Whoops, kinda missed even though he wasn't watching. How do I have so much ability haste, by the way? Is that from this? No, it doesn't give cooldowns, just adaptive force. Oh, this sacrum is low, by the way. Someone is here, it's fine. Yeah, I'm not actually sure where all that ability haste is coming from, but my Q cooldown felt very low. Alright, I can dash over this wall if needed. If I fail it, I can always try flashing. Nice. Oh, he actually went through. What the hell? Wait, how did he... Unless he flashed through, how could he possibly just appear midair like that? That was like from his ult, but... I need to rewatch that. That felt too weird. Wow, are you kidding me? I'm almost actually tempted to just do the boots upgrade instead.
They cannot run from the long arm of the law.
Ooh, actually, yeah, I want to rewatch.
The scope of my rifle.
I'm attack moving the map, so my champion just... Oh, he did jump through. Wait, I'm actually blind. I must have just stopped looking. It looked at me like, yeah, he popped out of stealth there. Clearly, I saw that completely wrong.
Me miss? Not by a long shot.
But yeah, for example, I mean, I just value Sword of Dirk more than I value the boots upgrade, right? So if I have the choice of one or the other, then I definitely want to pick up the Shredded Dirk instead, even if it means selling Duran's Blade. Ooh. Need to stay away from the Mordekaiser. He's really trying to ult me right now, so again, it's the same as with the Sindra. We're just bobbing and weaving outside of her range, or his range in this case, because we know we basically die if we get hit by the ult. But we don't need to just not fight at all. We can get in and out, in and out, in and out, not giving him a chance, like not staying in long enough for him to actually ult. Holy shit, what was that? Nice, nice. Maybe we end the game off of this. Like, even if he can actually ult me from max range, my max auto attack range, you know, if I'm just going max range, out, you know, I'm not giving him much of a chance to actually react and press R in time, you know? He would have to be running in a straight line at me, just hovering, like, with R pre-clicked on me. But I can see if he's doing that. If he's not just running in a straight line at me, he's actually participating in the fight, actually focused on other stuff, then that's when I can do the bobbing and weaving thing, and it's just very unlikely he'll happen to click at the right moment. Alright, nice. GG. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more educational content like this, and I will see you guys in the next video.